Hi everyone. Welcome back to Etymology Explorer. Here is your daily dose of etymology in 4 minutes. Etymology of the term feudalism. The evolution of the term feudalism involves a series of linguistic and conceptual transformations, moving from the specific term feudum to the broader ideological system implied by feudalism. Here's a step-by-step breakdown. Feudum. Origin. The word feudum, or feodum, appears in medieval Latin around the 9th century. It denotes a fief, a parcel of land granted by a lord to a vassal in exchange for service, typically military. Etymology, likely derived from a Germanic root, fehu or feo, meaning cattle, a traditional measure of wealth. This reflects a transition from movable wealth, cattle, to immovable wealth, land. Context. Feudum was a legal and economic term used in the feudal contract that defined lord-vassal relationships. Feudalis. Transition. By the 12th century, the adjective feudalis emerged in medieval Latin to describe things related to the feudum, such as the laws and customs governing fiefs. For example, feudalis consuetudo referred to feudal customs. Meaning, feudalis began to capture the broader societal and legal framework built around feuda, plural of feudum, encompassing the hierarchical system of landholding and obligations. Feudal. Emergence in vernacular languages. The term feudal entered Romance languages and English during the Renaissance and early modern period. In English, it is first recorded in the 17th century. In this period, the term feudal retained its adjectival function, describing things related to feudalism, such as feudal lords, feudal rights, and feudal obligations. It was primarily descriptive and historical, referring to medieval institutions. Feudalism. Coined in the 18th century. The term feudalism, French, feudalite, Latinized as feudalismus, arose during the Enlightenment to describe the political, social, and economic system of medieval Europe. First uses. French philosophers like Montesquieu and Voltaire used feudalite critically, emphasizing its oppressive and hierarchical nature. The term was Latinized as feudalismus and subsequently entered English as feudalism. It evolved from a description of feudal law and landholding practices to a broader conceptual framework for understanding medieval society as a whole. Conceptual evolution. From specific to general. Feudum, specific fief, land parcel. Feudalis, related to fiefs or feudal law. Feudal, descriptive of the system tied to fiefs and vassalage. Feudalism, an overarching socio-political and economic system. 18th century critique. Enlightenment thinkers viewed feudalism negatively, associating it with tyranny and the stagnation of progress. This ideological framing influenced its use in historical and Marxist contexts. Marxist perspective on the transition. From a Marxist standpoint, this linguistic progression mirrors the historical development of modes of production. Feudalism as a term became instrumental in identifying a pre-capitalist stage characterized by the dominance of land-based wealth, exploitation of peasants through extra-economic coercion, such as tribute and labor dues, a hierarchical, decentralized political structure centered on lords and vassals. In sum, the journey from feudum to feudalism reflects both linguistic adaptation and the growing abstraction of the term to analyze historical and social systems. That was your daily dose of etymology in 4 minutes. I hope to see you soon in the next video. Please like, share and subscribe.